Hi guys, a bit of Star Trek news now. I've got my top on. This is Captain Picard's jacket. I had it done for cosplay, but I went to the tailor's the other week and I got a zip on it. It's like, you know, the jacket he wears, but I decided to add a zip, which I think looks a lot cooler with a zip. So we've got some Star Trek news. I don't know if this is right, but CBS, Alex Kurtzman or some one of the producers, he's landed a big 5 TV series deal. I could be wrong, I'm only going by what I've read on Facebook. Patrick Stewart's been letting things slip that he could be returning as Admiral Picard or Ambassador Picard. There could be another Next Generation series. Now we know that there's 5 TV programs planned, a couple of mini-series, and I know I've always said since Discovery that they're going to expand into another Star Trek series, because it took, like I said, with Discovery I never really got into a character, but when Lorca turned up, Sonic Green worked really well with him, and it took me about 6 or 7 episodes to get into a character, and I did, and I actually like her character, and I absolutely adore her character. It was just a bit, I think I was just like, I think the first 2 episodes could have been started, should have started with him really, you know, and I think the mirror thing could have gone into the next series. I think they should have played that out a bit longer, but it was an amazing ride, amazing ride. Now I'm hoping to bring Jason Isaacs back as as either his other account, but I would just give the guy a series. I mean, he was superb as Lorca. Anyway, on to the more positive stuff. I'll put some links in my Star Trek Discovery reviews, but apparently Patrick Stewart could be making a return. So we get the Next Generation. So now when we go back to the last 2 episodes of the Last Generation, the 2-parter, where Q's sending him through the future, and he's like, oh, Picard, he's been an admiral, and then he's Ambassador Picard. I mean, there's all these different things with him where he's like in his future. Now, it's going to be interesting. I think Patrick Stewart, he said for the last few years he would return, and I think to see him in the TV series again, do it next gen, will be absolutely amazing. But I mean, what are you going to do about Data? I mean, so many questions needs asking. But maybe what's happened is, because I've heard that the Academy's back on the line, Starfleet Academy. Maybe he's the teacher at the Academy, or he's like in charge of it. You know, you remember the gardener? Boothby, maybe he's gone back to Starfleet Academy after being 40 years in space and sorting out interstellar problems, and he's now sort of teaching at the Academy now, and he misses the days of when he were out in the frontier dealing with it all, you know. But he's older, he might be married with kids, but it's going to be interesting to get that evolution of his character, of where he's going. So, or are they going to bring a new generation and he's going to be sort of in charge of them all? I mean, he can't be a captain after all these years. He's obviously retired in a higher position. Well, he's got to be an admiral. So it's, I don't know where this is going to go. I have my vision of where I would like it to go, but I think he could still play commanding a starship, and I think it's such good news. It's nice to find out where Riker's gone. We know he got the Titan and the rest of the crew. And you see, the thing is with Data, you can bring Data back in any form. I mean, he had his face altered as an android, so they could get somebody else in to play Data. But so no, guys, Brent Spiner is Data. You know, he always will be. He's the greatest android actor in the world. I mean, he played that and he melts Data for what he was. Superb character. I'm just saying, because he's older now, unless they could CGI him and use his voice. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. No doubt they're going to amaze us. So it's going to be interesting where Next Generation is going to go. It'd be nice to find out what happened after Voyager's return. And we're going to finally get in about the aftermath of the Dominion War, 10 years on, where things are in the galaxy with the Klingons and the Romulans. You know, because don't forget, in Nemesis, Romulus got destroyed, didn't it? So where is all this going to be? How many years is it going to be set after the Next Generation? So that's all speculation from me. I know where I'd like it to go. I think he'll probably be the principal of Starfleet Academy. I think that already be an admiral. They'll put him somewhere like that, and then like the other ones from Next Gen turn up now and again. I can't see reuniting them all together. I don't know if it'd work, but it would be interesting. Now, so we've got the Academy, this Next Generation spin-off or whatever that's going to be. And then apparently we've got the bit, I know for years they've been going on about a Khan Noonien Singh miniseries. Now that's going to be interesting to see Khan rise to the dominant position through the politics and the blood slaughter and everything in the early 21st century or the 90s or whenever he were meant to take over most of the world, you know, this part of the world, and he became a leader and fighting against the other super soldiers. That will be extremely interesting to see all that play out. I did read the books where Gary Seven put him on the Botany Bay and got him out when the human race stood up against him, the super soldiers, the supermen, you know, and the world lied to everybody, said they were all destroyed, but they weren't, because they didn't want to tell the world about that there were any alive, because everybody would be terrified. So I mean, the whole thing is going to be amazing to see that, and in several mini-series sort of arcs, like a 3-part mini-series where he's a kid growing up as a genius with the others, and then a second one where he gets into power and he start, like you said, you know, superior breeding breeds superior ambition and all that. Do you remember even Archer said it? And that's what's going to be amazing. I mean, you could bring Data's character, Dr. Noonen's son could be in this. One of his descendants, you know, who could have worked on Project Chrysalis that created the Supermen. But that's Project Chrysalis is the one that's in the books with the Gary Seven going back. Have you read? I do recommend you read the books about Khan's life. So it's going to be sort of interesting where that's going to go. Now, I'd like to see, personally, I'd like to see what happened after Dominion War and bring in a whole new crew. A whole new 25th century crew. You know, either a few decades after or a few years, to bring that in and then take Star Trek in a completely new direction, but with a lot going on about the Dominion War and where it all went, Voyager's return and all the information it brought back. I mean, there's so much now. We can finally get back into the Star Trek we grew up in the 90s. I know it will be different and it will probably be much darker, but I'm hoping Discovery does lighten up a bit in next series. There was one episode of Discovery where they did Star Trek on that planet with the blue things, and that it was a beautiful episode. So I don't know. So apparently it's the Academy, Next Generation, and Discovery Season 2, and a Khan miniseries. And obviously they're going to go, we might get Captain Worf, you never know. This is all speculation from me. I've only gone by, I've been reading the bits of news on YouTube, and it's going to be interesting to see what's coming. But I mean, I can't see 5 series coming, but they've got big things planned in the works. I know that a film's coming as well with Chris Pine, so they are going to do a 4th movie. I mean, we could end up being back into the golden age of Star Trek, guys. Do you know what I mean? Like it was in the 90s. You know, well, we could be for like the next decade and a bit longer of loads of amazing Star Trek. You know, I mean, look at Doctor Who's evolved. Look at Doctor Who's evolution. So Star Trek could evolve as well. But I would like to see a brand new crew in the 24th century. Do you know what I mean? And please bring the Klingons back, the ones I love. You know, like from the 90s. Sorry guys, I'm not a big fan of the new Klingons. I'm not moaning about them. I accept them, I put up with them. But, I want my Klingons back. But that's for me. Right guys, that's my feelings on the CBS News and stuff, and I will see you on the next video. So live long and live long and prosper, and let me know your thoughts on the Star Trek stuff that might come. Apparently it's all going to happen, guys, so let's hope. And I bet we'll all have to pay for it, because I don't think it's going to be network to TV. It's all going to be on Netflix and Amazon and all CBS cables and all. It's going to be on that, innit? Well, that's the future, I suppose. But if we want this stuff, I suppose we're going to have to pay for it. You know, not the Star Trek way, is it? Right, I'll speak soon, guys. Have a great day.